We're back with another One Piece TCG locals update. This time I went to 1 and 2 with Whitebeard. I was almost all the games I was so close to winning. It's just either I stopped, or either I just kept getting bricks, or like my opponent just had a billion blockers, and it was just so annoying. And unfortunately, the first game I had, I was actually gonna play Zoro Sanji again, this time around. But I was playing some friendlies against a friend, and I already had the Whitebeard deck out, so I was just like, why not? I originally wanted to play Purple Black Luffy, but the Reiju player was there. There was two Reijus, in fact, and that's almost an auto loss. And I'm just like, I don't want to play like a game it's just like an auto loss. Like, I don't mind if I have a bad matchup. It's just more so if it's almost like an auto loss, then it's just no point. So the first game I faced against Bonnie, so that doesn't really bode well for someone who's trying to go aggro where Bonnie just rested all, like everything. So I'm just like, bro, I did have mole pistols for a Captain Kid, but they never even played one. They didn't even draw a Captain Kid. I was ready. I had two pistols in my hand the whole time. They just unfortunately drew all their blockers, which was enough to stopped me enough, and then I died. I couldn't get any blockers up. I didn't draw a single blocker almost the entire game. I think I had to do one blocker the entire time, and I had to use it for counter because it was like, what's the point? They can just rest it and then swing for game. So, but I got them down to 0 life. If they happen to have attacked into me, which would have been a misplay because I was at 1 life, they would have attacked into me. My last life was Roger, and I would have had Roger so that they're blockers, and I would have won the game. But unfortunately, they didn't take it. I had no way of taking my last life. Like, I didn't have a Sanji on board or anything, so I just unfortunately died. Oh my god, dude. And then, then we get to the second game. The second game was against GP Luffy. I probably could have won this one, but I made a minor misplay that probably cost me the game. I did play Frankie, the Frankie 2K, I think that comes in OP 11, to where if they play an event on your turn, your entire board gets plus 2K. And so I did that for the Gungam Giants, and unfortunately had two Dawn up for two Giants, and I swung a little bit improperly. I should have swung just bases to get their counter out of their hand instead of swinging like 9 or like 10, because it got plus 2K. My Sanji got plus 2K, and then they did that, and I just misplayed a little bit. And then the last game was against Blackbeard, and I mean, that one was kind of free. They're kind of a newer player, and I just kind of just went hard aggro. I just put down two Sanjis, took my life myself, and just kept swinging. And then they tried to swing 13 to game, but I had two radical beams, and then they just gave up. And I was like, okay, that's the update for today, though.